Well, good morning, my friends. Welcome to Live Inspired with John O'Leary. I am delighted, as I am every Wednesday morning, to be with you, usually live from airports or hotel rooms or sometimes on my screen porch or back deck. But today I'm coming to you live from my home. This is my living room. If you walk a few steps behind me, you'll see where frequently Santa Claus will come down the chimney. Behind that wall, our kitchen, our dining room. This is my home. I love it. And yet, a conversation earlier this week reminded me of what really matters when you consider what home is, what a real home is. I was out of town traveling, gave a presentation, and at the end of it, got to meet a whole bunch of the folks afterwards during a book signing. One of the fellows came up, we spoke for a little bit. He told me a little bit about his life, told me a little bit about where he'd lived. And as he started talking about the various cities, none of them ended with a period. Each one had a comma, right? So St. Louis and Minneapolis and Alexandria and California, he just went on and on and on. So I said, so where do you consider home today? And he thought about it for a moment and he responded, John, ultimately I've realized that home is where I am, where the things that matter to me are, where my family is, and where the purpose of my life is discovered. Home is where I am, where the things that ultimately matter to me are, where the people, my family, are hanging out, where they reside, where mission, where meaning, where values are discovered. Too frequently, I think we put too much emphasis on our physical structure. I'm not saying it's bad to have floral chairs hanging out behind you in your living room. I'm not saying it's bad to race to move into a new neighborhood or a new lifestyle, to repaint the room, to redo the floors, whatever it is that you may be doing structurally at your home today. But there is an awful lot of truth, and I've lived through 2 house fires, one in which I was burned, but everything in my house was devastated. Another one when I was age 28 or so, that I served as my mom and dad's general contractor, rebuilding these things. What we realized in both those fires, what we've realized in many storms since, is that we can lose the home, but the foundation of our lives rests on a foundation way more sturdy than any concrete load-bearing wall, way more sturdy than drywall or plaster, than bricks or siding, than shingles or Spanish tile. Our home rests, our lives rest on a foundation for us of faith, of values, of character, of resiliency, of grit, of family, of beliefs in causes and in things bigger than ourselves. My friends, this truth is alive and well in our life, and what I know in my home today is it is alive and well also in your home. To speak a little bit more about homes and the values sometimes of stepping away from those homes, I encourage you today to check out our Live Inspired podcast. It's a fascinating interview with Lolly Daskell on home, on sometimes leaving home and the value of realizing what matters most to us as we journey forward toward the ultimate home, toward our ultimate calling in lives. It's worth checking out. Live Inspired podcast. Check it out today. You'll love Lolly. You'll love our interviews, and you'll love the lineup that we have looking backward, but also looking forward. My friends, from my home today, this is John O'Leary into your home, reminding you that this is your day. Live inspired.